everybody, Kat here, and today we have just a nice yoga practice for releasing the high expectations that we have for ourselves, releasing performance anxiety, any feelings of not measuring up, of not being enough. With the school year starting, I know that I personally have a lot of performance anxiety, and I figure that I'm not the only one out there. So this is a good practice for when you're feeling stressed, for when you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed and you need to just take a moment out of your day to be with yourself, to come back to what's really important. So we're going to start with some nice deep calming breaths and then we'll start moving into it. So deep breath in through your nose, hold at the top, and out through your mouth, big long sigh. Again. Keep going, allowing the inhales and exhales to start to release some of that pent-up anxiety that you can be holding on to in your face and other parts of your body. We're going to do a little bit of a self-love meditation. It's going to be very short. So you're going to repeat the phrases after me with each breath. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be loved. May I be at peace. May I be happy. May I be well. May I be loved. May I be at peace. A lot of times we allow numbers, we allow things that really aren't labels for ourselves to become labels, to define where we are, who we are, where we're at, whether that's grades, whether that's your weight, whether that's how well you're doing in your job, how clean your house is. Everyone has a different definition for getting things perfect, getting things done, being really productive. And productivity isn't a bad thing, but how productive we are does not define who we are, how we're doing, what we're doing, any of it. So we're going to begin our practice now. We're going to start by coming into a nice all-fours position, shifting your hips from side to side. Now you're going to be doing nice inhales through your nose, exhales back out through your nose. Cat-cow, drop your stomach towards the floor, lift your head. Pull everything back in, look towards your belly button. This should feel really nice on your spine. Come down and forward. Come up and back. Oh, great job. Now slowly push your way up into a downward facing dog. Pedal through your legs. And then find stillness. Take a few nice deep breaths. Take a nice slow walk up towards your hands. Once you get there, reach towards your toes. You might want to interlace your arms, rock side to side, whatever feels good. And now slowly roll up. Goalpost with your arms, look back. Come up and swan dive forward. Step back, plank, shift back and forth. Lower all the way to the ground, baby cobra. back, bring the feet under, come up, downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet. Find stillness, press down. Now you can step, hop, or float to the front of your mat. Nice bend in your knees. Come up. Straighten through the legs. Stretch. Slowly roll up. Come up. Cactus the arms. Come up. Swan dive forward. Check in on your breath. And don't judge how you're doing. Just observe. Halfway lift, hands to the top of the thighs, back down, step, hop, or float backwards, shift in that plank, and come down. You can come into a chaturanga, into an up dog, or that lower all the way to the floor, into a cobra. Downward facing dog. Take a breath, float, step, hop, front of your mat, another breath. Slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Cactus your arms at the top. Down and forward. Step, hop, or jump, chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Step, hop, or float. This time, wrap your hands around the back of your legs. Release. Roll up. Cactus the arms. Come up. Touch the hands. Take a breath. Take a moment. Hands back up. Swan dive forward, hands to the floor, halfway lift, step, hop, or float, chaturanga, and up, chaturanga, and up. For 3, 2, 1, lower down, up dog, and downward facing dog. Pedal, pedal. Step, hop, or float. Make sure you're still breathing. Crowd behind the legs. Roll up. Cactus the arms. Hands forward. Swan dive forward. Halfway lift, come down, step, hop, or float, plank pose, 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come into an up dog. Press back. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg, open it up to the side, straight back, forward, tuck the leg, back up towards the ceiling, forward, tuck the leg. For 2, 1, step it up and forward. Come up, warrior 1. Come back down. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Remember, this is your practice to get you out of your head and into your body. If it's not feeling right, do what works for you. Open through the leg. Come back, scoop up and forward for 4, 2, and 1. Step it up. Warrior 1. Hands down. Step, hop, or float up to the front. Halfway lift. Come back and down. Roll all the way up. Cactus the arms. Touch the hands above the head. Swan dive forward. Step, hop, or float. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Great job, everybody. Lift the left leg to right elbow. Up, forward. Last one. Bring the leg up and forward. Warrior 1. Hands back and down, humble warrior. Come forward and through. Back and down, fingers pointing towards the floor. Up and forward. Back and down. And frame the foot. Step back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg. Right leg to left elbow. Step up and forward. Warrior 1. Hands down and back. Check in with your breath. How are you doing? If you're not breathing well, slow it down. As much as we're moving, it's to build the fire in our body to get us out of our mind. So if you're feeling out of breath and out of control, you're not helping your mind. Hands to the floor. Step back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Lift the left leg up. Left leg to left elbow. Last one. Up and through. Open all the way up. Warrior 2. Get nice and stable through your legs. Hand up and back. Cartwheel the hands forward. Up and back. Down and forward. Up and back. Straighten through the front leg. Down and forward. Come back up. Point your feet, your toes towards the corners of your mat. Goddess pose. Engage through your core. Get nice and low. Shift side to side. Press those hands back. Hands to the knees. One shoulder in, other shoulder in. And now you're simply going to turn to face the other side of your mat. Warrior 2, the other direction. Come down and forward. Go up and back. Down and forward. Up and back. Straighten through the front leg, down and forward. Come back up, both feet face towards the front, come down and forward. Walk the feet towards each other a little bit, and then slowly lower the butt down. Yogi squat. Hands pressing together to press the knees open. You can choose instead to open up through your hips for a second, then drop down, and make sure you're still using your muscles. Don't just drop all of your weight. Come back up and out of it. Walk your feet together. Slowly roll up. Come to face the front of your mat if you're not already. Take a few deep breaths. Now you're going to drop your butt back, hands come up, chair pose. Feel nice and long. You can start to pulse. For 3, 2, 1, excuse me. Lift one heel and continue to pulse. Drop that heel and lift the other heel, continue to pulse. Now switch and switch. Use the construction. Keep it moving. Hold both feet up. Just hold up on the toes. Now you're going to drop down, hands back, come up onto the toes. Down, straighten hands back, up onto the toes. And up. Down and back, up and forward. For 3, 2, 1. Now bring your heels together, toes apart, and you're going to bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Now 3, 2, 1, and lift. 3, 2, 1, lift. And forward. Beautiful job. Back to that nice tall mountain. Keep up that positive self-talk. Now we're going to get ourselves a little bit topsy-turvy. Turvy, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we're going to start both feet together. You're going to lift the left leg. Bring the arms forward. Warrior 3. Hands back. Airplane, keeping nice and balanced. Drop one hand down towards the floor, open up to the side, half moon. Splits pose. Balance as you lift the leg up. I know it's hard, I know it's challenging. Standing staff. Extend that leg, engage through the quad. Bring the hands around the foot. Get nice and well balanced. Kick the foot out and forward. Standing staff, now we're holding our legs. That bottom leg should be like a tree trunk, nice and balanced. Bring the leg back in. Grab that left leg with the left hand. Kick out and forward, bow pose. You can't be in your head when you're balancing, can you? Come forward. Drop that leg across, tree pose. You can hold the foot, you can let go, whatever's working for you today. Release. Other side. Come onto the left foot. Warrior three. Hands back, airplane arms. You've got this, you've got this. Come forward. Step, standing step. It's nice to have a bed next to you. Or split, splits. Standing splits, those ones. Engage through the core. Push down through all 5 fingers. Bring the leg forward. Standing staff without holding on. Engage through that quad. You've got this. Come forward. Grab around the foot. Kick out and forward. 3, 2, 1. Come back, bow pose. Grab onto that back leg. Try to get the hand forward. Come back forward. Leg open. Tree pose. Catch your breath. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Reach up. Swan dive forward. Step back. Plank pose. Hold in plank pose for a second. Engage through that core. Now you're going to drop the knees and lift the knees. For 3, 2, 1. Come onto the knees and work your way onto your butt. Now we're going to do a roll up. Legs all the way down to the floor, hands overhead. Lift up one part of the spine at a time. Come up and forward. And you want to imprint that whole spine down onto the floor, piece by piece. 2 more times. Last time. And grab for those feet. Stretch through your hamstrings. Come up. Land in a boat pose. Boat pose. Now go low boat and high boat. For 3, 2, 1. Hold that boat pose. Twist and twist. For 3, 2, 1. And make your way down onto your back. Fantastic job so far. I'm going to get you stretched out. We're going to have some positive self-talk going on. Then send you on your way. So slowly make your way down onto your mat. Get nice and comfy there. Take some nice deep breaths. Feel that heat in your body, that little bit of mental release. You gave yourself your space. It wasn't all that long because I know we're busy. Pull one leg up. Now I want you to think in your head, what is 5 things that I am that has nothing to do with grades or weight or any of the numbers that we attach to ourselves? Maybe I am kind. I am a good parent. I am a good friend. I'm a happy person. Come into a nice big open twist. I support the people that I care about. I'm not afraid to have fun. I love life. I have a zest for life. All of these positive things, sometimes during stressful times, we tend to forget. Let your breath come back into a nice natural breath as we finish up here. And now I want you to release one phrase that's been getting to you, one thing that's been getting to you. Like I said, I've talked about grades a lot. I went back to school online with a baby and a job, so I understand life does not always give you things one at a time. So right now, release some of those phrases that you've got in your head. And now I want you to say a very simple statement. Very easy, good thing to say when you're anxious. I am me, that is all. Repeat it to yourself. I am me, that is all. Come back up, bring your legs to your chest, roll a few times on your spine, And you are done. Fantastic job. I hope that you're feeling a little bit out of your head. You're feeling a little bit more ready for your day, a little bit more positive about yourself. So thank you guys so much. As always, this is Kat, strong, not skinny. Please let me know if you guys have stuff that you want to see. See you soon.